we're live somewhere.
Yes, we are somewhere. Hey guys, how are you? I feel bad for our friends down in the southeast of the United States, but I have to tell you, it is an absolutely gorgeous day here in New York City. I mean, it probably doesn't get any better than this. It's cool in the shade, and it's nice and warm and fun in the sun. And we have once again adopted this beautiful, pristine piece of real estate atop a building in Midtown Manhattan. A good friend of mine, Jessica, has allowed us to use her, I call it the friend set atop a roof. It couldn't be better. It's supremely comfortable, and yet at the same time prime for asking the hard-hitting questions, none of which I do. I don't do that. That's crazy. But other people, if other people sat here, they could do that. Anyway, Jess just stopped by, so let's say hi to Jess. Hi, Jess! Jess is wearing a Steelers t-shirt. Are you a Steelers fan, or are you just from Pittsburgh?
I'm the only Pittsburgher who is not a football fan.
You probably are.
I am it.
You are. And
shunned all the time.
Yeah, you must. You must. Well, you.
And there's Connor, another Steelers.
Steelers of Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But here's why there must be some confusion, because you are actually wearing a football shirt, a Steelers shirt. Yeah. You could see why people would be confused, Jess, right?
Or I just like American-made steel, but not really.
So if you were wearing that shirt because you like American-made steel, I would say you're the winner. I'm just going to say you're the winner, Jess. You
Always.
are the winner. That's a good. Now, while you're looking at Jessica, please take a look at what the face of a ping pong table tennis champion looks like. This right here, this woman who has no interest in football, is such a ping pong fan. She actually makes ping pong events for people here in our building. I will tell you, I have not signed up yet because I don't want to put you to shame. But one of these nights, I will show up. I've been working out on the shoulder rotation and on the wrist. It's all in the yeah. People hold their paddles two ways. Like some people hold with the thumb here, and they go this way and that way. That's just a show off. Nobody really cares. And
actually, that's the Chinese table tennis way of doing it.
Yeah, but they're so terrible. What do they ever win besides the Olympics and all the world championships? What do they win? They're not known for anything. Anyway, so thank you to Jess for letting us hang out here.
I will leave you guys to it.
You're amazing. Come back anytime.
Well,
say goodbye to Jess, everybody.
Yay!
Go city of Pittsburgh without the Steelers, I guess. Have a safe trip, okay?
All right, your mom says hi.
Oh, my mom's tuning in. Hi, Sheila. It's nice to see you. Hear from you. Who else is on?
Well, I'm going to be a little challenged here. Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to do too much today. So we have Debbie says hello from Indy.
Well, why doesn't Connor take one since he's not doing any?
I'm trying to
do your thing.
I'm trying to do my thing here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
The reason is I want to be able to read the comments from both.
Okay. Here's what you need to focus on. I'm going to give you some criticism in the nicest way possible. Please take it.
Yeah. I mean, if you think you're going to be critical of me, you've never met me.
Okay, got it.
I'm my biggest critic.
What you do sometimes is when you make a point, you go, the other thing is you have to, because I'm reading so you need to be able to make the point with core strength, Lance. Show me the core strength where this doesn't move, but I can make a million points.
Okay, so hi from Long Island, from Jenna from Long Island.
Hey, Jen from Long Island. How you doing?
And Phyllis says good morning, Jenna.
Good morning, Phyllis.
Marcy says good morning.
Hey, Marcy's tuning in.
All right, Amy says love you.
Love you, Amy.
Keith says
Marcy finally found the page. We had a long time with Marcy going back and forth, her asking me, I don't want to say every day, but close to every day, what time the show starts. And the general answer was usually 11. It was always 11 to 3. And then this morning I got a random text from Marcy that said, so what time are you on today? To which I responded, 11. And now my dear friend Marcy, who we are going to hang out at her place. She makes children's clothes, really great children's clothes, and we're going to go hang out at her showroom sometime, and you're going to see what it's all about. Excellent. It's basically adults' clothes, only smaller. That's what children's clothes are.
Brian O'Neill says hi.
Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Robert Farrell says hi.
What's up, Robert?
Elizabeth Tate says hi.
All right, everybody's in the house today.
Tony Kendall says hi from Michigan.
Hey, Tony.
Marcy says hey, Jay.
Hey, Marcy, I just talked about you.
All right.
Was that a different Marcy?
That's a different. I think there's a different.
Okay, well, Marcy, I just talked about you.
She actually said, I think she was responding, hey to you.
Okay, because we just talked about how you were, okay. I hope you heard that.
Shirley says hi from Iowa.
All right, so everyone's in.
John's very happy that you're showing us your guns.
Sorry. I don't want to show you my guns. Which way is the bathroom? That was ridiculous.
Doreen Barry Lasky says, hi guys from Rockwood.
You know what this is? This is like adult romper room is what's happening here. I see Katie and Debbie and Marcy and Bob. I see Connor and Lance and Mariska and David. I see, remember that? No, you were too young, Connor.
Marvin says, good morning.
And Marvin has checked in. It's not a complete show until Marvin has checked in. Well, let me start talking and then you guys bounce around and ask me some questions.
Okay.
A lot of people in the house today. Tell me if you're anything like me. This happened last night, and as it happened, I was like, this has to be something I talk about. There have to be other people out there just like me. So, because every single minute of my day is usually clogged up and busy, I very rarely have time for myself. I do one workout. That's the only thing I really do for myself. Everything else is either for the children, or for the significant other, or for Lance, or for amazing guests on our show, or for gosh knows what. So last night I indulged and I wanted a massage. I'm sore, I'm tired, I'm sorry. That's where I wanted to spend my money. I wanted to buy a massage. Now they are not cheap, so I can't have one all the time. But when I do want one, I can't leave the kids at home. So this wonderful woman comes to my house. My muscles are always sore. She gives me a great massage. I put on a playlist. Now mind you, I just spent all this money to have this masseuse come to my house, right? And I put on my playlist, and I'm listening to, I listen to Pandora's indie singer-songwriter, and at the end of 2 songs, what comes on? A commercial. Now, I'm in the middle of my Zen-like experience. Things are good, the muscles, and then you hear a commercial. And I had to look up and say, my apologies, I will spend on a masseuse coming to my house and giving me a massage in my living room, but I will not pay the $1.99 to have ad-free radio on Pandora a month. That's too much. That is too. I will put myself in a taxi and spend $30 to go across town, midtown, the highest, busiest time of the season, rush hour, but I will not spend $1.99 for ad-free music on Pandora. Why? It makes no sense. But do you guys do that too? Are there certain things you just will not buy or will not spend? Right? Like, I'll go to the airport and I'll see, I love Michael J. Fox. I'll see Michael J. Fox on the cover of a magazine. I will spend $6.99 on like Variety magazine so I could see it. But yet if I subscribe for the year, it's like 12 cents a month. Will not do that. That is outrageous. That's outrageous. But $6.99 so I can see 3 pages of Michael J. Fox that I could easily Google. I'm in. Where do I sign up? Financially, it makes no sense. I have no fiscal responsibility. Is that what I'm trying to say? That's me in a nutshell. I thought about it all night last night, and I thought I should get the ad-free Pandora so I could enjoy my massage that I just spent a small fortune on.
How much was the scarf? What scarf brand is that? Talking about a small fortune.
Oh, well, whenever Steph gets to go away, or gets to, when she's away on her trip, I suddenly double my wardrobe. So when she's here, she doesn't love so much when I wear her clothes because I don't always fold them the right way. I don't always put them back where they go. Sometimes it's a little unorganized and she can't ever find them again. But when she's on the road, hey, it's the beauty of living with another woman. Double your wardrobe. Everything except shoes and bra size we basically share. So this is her scarf. I'm sure it's way more expensive than I can afford because she has good clothes. I'll buy 27 of one t-shirt, and then at the end of the year, when it's all crapped out, I'll buy 27 more. She'll spend that same price and buy an amazing t-shirt. We just come at it from 2 different angles. So, I don't know. Do you like the look?
What brand is it? Any idea? That was the question.
I don't know. I'll have to undo the whole thing. But we have someone on here soon who's far more fashion forward than I am who can probably tell me. We'll come back to it in a second. What's up? My friend Marnie introduced me to the shoe boots. And she also got me my Lucky jeans. The shirt is from The Gap. The jean jacket is from J. Crew. And the scarf is from somewhere in Stephanie's closet. That's everything I know. What else do people want to know?
Is that a new brand bracelet?
Oh, Stephanie also got me the bracelet. It is, and she even told me where it was from. It's an amazing bracelet. It's very cool and simple. The watch is an Apple Watch. That's all I got, guys.
That's all you
Oh,
got.
and Stephanie's sister got me this really cool typewriter J. which I like, which probably doesn't go with the scarf, but without another adult in my household this week, I'm making all my own fashion choices. So I got a lot of questions yesterday about the Whole30, this diet, this meal plan, this food thing, exercise thing we're all doing on October 23rd. Just to recap, if you're with me, you want to do something crazy and fun, for 1 month, starting October 23rd, we're all doing it together. We're going to cut out grains, alcohol, and dairy. Sugar, basically, also. And we are going to clean out our system. We're going to get stronger and faster and more energetic. Probably lose a little weight, but that's not the point. And we're going to work out more, and we're going to feel great. Just for 30 days. I don't care what you do on day 31. I don't care what you do on day 0. But on day 1, if you're signed up with me, you're signed up with me. We're going to talk about it every day. The guy that introduced this to me is this great guy named Brian Gallagher. He's going to come sit here. Maybe next week we'll have him come on. He's just a trainer that did it, and he looks fantastic now. So I figure let's roll with it, and let's bring Brian on.
There's a debate going on about alcohol.
About whether we should cut out alcohol?
Yeah.
Come on, you guys. You can't go 30 days without alcohol. Is it really like... If you can't go 30 days without alcohol, there's a bigger...
Well, John's a dairy farmer, so he's not that happy about it.
John is not going to want to do this. If you are a dairy farmer, if you work in a brewery, if you make grains and sell grains for a living, this is not the thing for you. Anyone else, come on board. Who's coming with me? We should do this. It'll be a lot of fun.
Is that a good diet for improving acid reflux?
Sure, absolutely. You're going to only put whole, real good foods. I mean, maybe I would stay away from like tomatoes or some highly acidic foods.
Sarah wants to know, is it better to attend yoga in the morning or at night?
The best time to do yoga is whenever you will go do yoga. Honestly, because if you're going to say at night, but it's too hard for you to go, then go in the morning. And if I say morning, but you're too tired, then go at night.
So actually, Angie is making a decent point here. For like half the viewers, this is going to be a problem. I will need it the night of the election, talking about alcohol.
So that's a great point. And you know what? Who made that point? Angie? Angie, let me say this. Any other election year, any other election night, I'd say, you know what? We've got 2 able-bodied candidates who are more than capable of holding their own, and we do not need to help in any way by drinking alcohol to make the night go smoother. But this year, I'm going to give you the allowance of being able to drink on election night.
So we are going to take it. We're
all going to do it. So maybe we'll do a Facebook Live and a Periscope Live on election night. Okay. For 5 minutes, we'll all hold up a glass of wine, and we will toast. And then when we go off, don't play your beer games where you're going to drink or take a shot every time Trump says what? China. Or huge. You're wrong. No. Wrong. No. I didn't pay taxes. Or anytime Hillary smiles with the with that smile. Like we can't, they each have it. I'm not favoring one over the other. I'm not.
All right. Del has a question Del Gloria has.
Thank God.
Has a question about fruits. And she saying that she normally gains weight if she eats fruits.
Yeah, so there's a lot of sugar in fruit. Why? Because it's a lot. We intend to eat more than we probably should. And fruit is great for you. I wouldn't have fruit in high abundance because you will be surprised at what that sugar can actually do to your system. So here's what we're going to do. You can have fruit for the first 3 weeks. I am going to stop having fruit on the 4th week. The last week I'm just going to cut out fruit. Now, again, if you think that this is easy, no problem, I can do this, and then you're one of those people that by day 5 you're sneaking in a chip or a pretzel or this or that. 30 days, commit to it, meal plan beforehand, figure out what your meals are going to be. I have someone coming on the show today, Aviva. She's going to give us great ideas because I've roped her into this bestunkene thing that I'm doing, and she's going to give us great ideas on what you can make. This diet, this meal plan, the Whole30. I've roped her in, not the show. Sorry, I've roped her into the 30-day thing that we're going to do. Let me be more specific.
Random pronoun.
Yeah.
Okay, Sandy says this is brilliant.
Ah, thank you, Sandy. Are you talking about my monologue?
Why are you wearing a scarf with a tank top?
Because I had a jacket on with the scarf.
That's a question from Jennifer.
Okay, Jennifer, I had the jacket with the scarf because, no joke, 20 minutes ago it was freezing up here. and then the clouds parted, and I took the jacket off, and the show started, and the scarf is still on. The scarf will come off soon. If it really offends you so much, I will take it off.
K-Jax is going to quit his
Day job?
Day job because
Two?
it makes him drink. That might be a woman. I don't know if it is.
Okay.
Day job. I guess. And I can't see the picture. I'm sorry. It's.
What else is hey Mom, Sheila, are you gonna do this with us? Is my mom still there?
I don't know.
She's gonna type real fast. Type real fast, Mom. So let me tell you more about my morning today, since you really, I'm sure, want to know.
Actually,
this.
did you see? I mean, remember last week we were playing the whole "Death of a Clown" song? There's this whole thing with clown sightings.
I don't like clowns.
Well, there's this whole thing about like clowns hanging out with kids. There's like.
I don't like it. I didn't even like the Seinfeld, the Tagliacci Seinfeld episode with the clown, and I don't like there's nothing I don't like about Seinfeld. I didn't like that.
You know, so clowns weird you out.
It's not they scare me, they make me sad. I don't know. There's something not fun about clowns. Except for your song, obviously, Death of a
Death of a Clown is a great song.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually about a rock band, but
okay.
Anyway.
So before we get started, I just want to let you know that it's not all about me in my life. I am giving back. A year ago, I got an email that said, your personality would be great. It was from my kid's school. Your personality would be so great to give parent tours at our school. And all I took away from it, I was like, they think I've got a great personality. They think I'm so funny. I was like, sure, where do I sign? They're like, great, come in, give some tours. We would love your personality. I'm like, they still love my personality. It's about me. They love me. That was like 10 months ago. Because at the time, October, what is today? The 7th? The 6th? The 8th? Anyone?
6th.
At the time,
about how hot it is.
It's hot.
Nice.
At the time, October 6th, 2016 was literally 10 months away. Guess what happened this morning? It became October 6th, 2016, and I got the, like, are you going to show up? And it was a whirlwind in the house this morning with Steph away trying to get myself dressed and in clothes and out the door and kid to school and get to give this parent tour. And I love nothing more than to make the school happy. I perhaps wish that I didn't always say yes so quickly to everything because I overcommit and then sometimes I underdeliver. Do you know what that is? Sure, I'd love to hang out with you tonight. Also tomorrow, no problem. Sleepover, whatever you need. Get the kids together 14 hours tomorrow. Sign me up. And then tomorrow comes and I'm going, what in the hell did I just sign myself up for? And then I'm playing catch up all day. Which is why I sent you an email at like 1:30 in the morning, Lance, and you wrote back after the Met game, and you wrote right back. That's a tough game. Tough loss for the Mets last night, guys. No fault of their own. Played a great game. Pitched a phenomenal game. In any other scenario, what did he go, 7 1/3?
Yeah, he was pitching a no-hitter like through
5 or something. So he goes something like 7 1/3, 7 2/3. Phenomenal. And for anyone else, that's a great game. Then he comes off the mound and he hands it over to whose name I can't pronounce.
Addison Reed.
No, someone else.
Reed.
Familia.
Oh, Familia pitched. He went to Reed and then Reed to Familia.
Oh, okay, maybe that was it. Anyway, and Syndergaard, is that who pitched?
No, it's Syndergaard.
Syndergaard pitched for San Francisco and
the Mets.
just
Madison
Bumgarner pitched for the San Francisco and he just pitched a better game.
Yeah.
He just went longer. He's phenomenal. He's a great guy. So you know what?
Closed out his own game.
Go Mets. Good for you guys. I'm sorry you couldn't build on what you did last year, but hey, you guys had a great season, and there's always a winner and there's always a loser. Remember that great line from Seinfeld? In this scenario, you are the winner, you are the loser, and to the loser go the spoils. Or I think the victor go the spoils. And to the victor go the spoil.
Right.
Let's do a Seinfeld line every single show.
Well, do you know what Dale Earnhardt
did.
said? I don't know if it was Dale Earnhardt. About second place is first loser.
I thought that was Maverick from Top Gun. There are no points for second place.
Right.
It's Goose. It's 2 O's in Goose, boys. 2 O's. I could go head to head. Pick a movie. We'll do lines all day. Okay. Should we we have a cool
Best
show.
experience for life.
Is Life?
Yes. What movie?
I don't know that movie.
With Matt Dillon and Jenna Jones.
I don't know. Flamingo Kid. Yeah, I don't remember that.
That's the best movie you've never seen.
No, I saw it a million years ago, like in 1984. Here are the movies I can quote if anyone wants to show up and like go head to head. Tommy Boy, Dumb and Dumber, every Seinfeld line ever, The Prince of Tides, Fletch for the most part, great movie. Top Gun. Some Karate Kid.
E.T.
No.
You didn't like E.T.?
I don't like those kind of movies. I don't like sad movies.
Oh, wow.
They break my heart, which is why, like I said, I cannot read The Giving Tree. So I
we
can't
had
watch
that
Beaches.
yesterday.
I cannot watch The Color Purple. These things are things that I can't do.
Can't be sad.
Anyway, before we get started, I will say that I talk about my friend Marnie. She's driving up the coast in Florida right now, and I think the storm is now Cat 4. I think it's about to hit land. I wish you guys all the best of luck, anyone that is in that area or have family or friends in that area. To my friend Marcy, if you're still watching, thank God you were able to find my public page on Facebook. That was an awesome way to do that. Marv, you tune in every day. Thank you from the bottom of my big swell heart. And for everyone else, I'm glad you're here. And
Marcy says don't forget the Medea movies.
oh yeah, Marcy and I once got locked out of every movie, and the only other movie left at that time when we got there was
Medea Family Reunion?
Medea Family Reunion.
That's
So
a great one.
Marcy and I were like, we walked up, we're like, 2 for Medea Family Reunion, please. Anyway, there was a really funny line. She was she was driving down the street, and someone tried to, honk or aggressively drive her off the road, and she's honking and she's screaming and she's like, WWJD! What would Jesus do in this moment? It was very, very funny, and it turned into our funny WW, what would Jenna do? And I, for a friend of mine, for a birthday present, I made M&Ms, which, you can do M&Ms now. You can put a picture of yourself on one side, and on the other side an expression. So I put a picture of myself on one side, and the other side I wrote WWJD, and I gave it to her for her birthday.
That's what WWJD means?
What would Jenna
They
do?
didn't, they didn't, that's what, they taught it differently in yeshiva. but-
What was it? What would,
Nah, I know you just said it. Ignore it.
Gotcha, ignore it.
I didn't realize people really read it.
Yeah, they do. All right, let's have some fun. We have a very artistic show today. So if there's no other comments and nothing else to deal with, any other housekeeping issues we need to address?
I think we're good to go.
All right, we're going to take a break.
I'm going to take my sweatshirt off.
We're going to stop. Nancy's going to take a sweatshirt off, and we're going to get
You're going to
going.
hold these for 2 seconds. Okay.
We'll